We've got live updates from the courtroom. Plus, Mardi Gras doesn't stop in Louisiana. It spans all the way to our nation's capital. Who's serving as the Mardi Gras King for the Mystic Crew of Louisiana? And some good news for the U.S. economy, why the Treasury Secretary believes there is no reason for a recession in 2024.
You're watching WGNO News at 11, New Orleans' very own.
Happy Friday and welcome to WGNO News at 11. I'm Amy Russo. Well, it's been another day of heavy rain and thunderstorms across the area. Meteorologist Brooke Laser has a look at if it will rain on the parades this weekend. Brooke.
Good morning. So far, a little bit less rain than we could be dealing with based off of the models. So some good news there. Of course, you see heavier downpours off towards Morgan City and moving inland in parts of the river parishes. But otherwise, we've really just had slow and consistent showers moving inland from the coastline off to the northeast. Just want to show you the National Weather Center has issued a marginal risk as of recently. This just happened between shows. So a level 1 out of 5 for the possibility of a couple gusty winds, but still your primary concern here will be rainfall totals. Of course, the North Shore has been getting a lot more rain than South Shore locations over the last 48 hours. So good news that we are seeing more of those downpours further south. You do see some lightning embedded here, and we've got a little bit of a heavier batch right near the southernmost tip of the boot, Port Eads and Buras. Port Eads, Buras, Grand Isle, all dealing with rain since we were waking up with you on Good Morning New Orleans. So the bigger picture shows pretty quiet conditions overall. You've got those heaviest downpours moving right beyond I-12 and entering Lake Pontchartrain, soon to be over the causeway. Just be careful. Of course, we had that fog this morning, and we've got your forecast for the parades tonight and tomorrow coming up in just a bit.
Thanks, Brooke. Right now, neutral ground parking is available for residents in low-lying areas of Orleans Parish. That's until 6 tomorrow night. The city says to make sure your car is not blocking intersections, streetcar tracks, sidewalks, or bike paths. If water rises around your car, abandon it immediately. And of course, report flooding and life-threatening emergencies. Call 911. And right now in Lafourche Parish, crews continue working on a repair to a water main near the South Treatment Plant. There's no timeline on when the work will be finished. Residents between Highway 654, the bridge over there, and the Lafourche Jefferson Parish line will be under a boil water advisory when service is restored. Well, continuing coverage now, the retrial of Cardell Hayes continues into its 5th day. He's the man who was once convicted of killing former Saint star Will Smith. This morning, more witness testimony from members of the NOPD. Our Mallory Smith is live outside criminal court. Mallory, what's the latest?
Good morning, Amy. Yeah, that's right. Meredith Acosta, an NOPD firearms and ballistics expert, has taken the stand. Cardell Hayes' attorney, Sarah Shervinsky, is questioning Acosta on the gunshot residue that was found that night. The state is heavily focusing on Hayes' intent on pulling the trigger 8 times. District Attorney Jason Williams asked Acosta whether or not Hayes had to make a conscious decision every time he shot at Will Smith, and whether or not there was a choice in doing so, in which she responded yes. During her testimony, she also described the type of gun used that night, identifying the murder weapon as a Ruger .45 caliber semi-automatic pistol. The trial could be wrapping up soon. Judge Camille Burris said there's a chance that we could finish by tomorrow. We're going to be hearing from more witness testimony all throughout the day. We'll bring you their testimony coming up tonight at 5, 6, and 10. Amy?
All right, thanks so much, Mallory. Well, after nearly 2 years, a man has been arrested for the shooting death of a woman in the Bywater. 34-year-old Brian Lewis was arrested yesterday. According to investigators, back on April 30th, 2022, Lewis allegedly shot 2 people in the 4000 block of Dauphine Street. One of the victims, 34-year-old Kelly Bennett, died. Lewis has been charged with second-degree murder. And new information now in a shooting in New Orleans East. An arrest warrant has been issued for the man that police say was shot during an attempted carjacking. Now, the NOPD says overnight, 23-year-old Jonathan Edwards was attempting to carjack a person in the 7300 block of Chef Mentor Highway. That's when at some point he was shot. Edwards was taken to the hospital. Upon release, he will be arrested on 1 count of attempted first-degree robbery. The victim is cooperating with the investigation and is currently not facing any charges. In this morning's Crime Report, a Houma man is facing multiple drug charges after a traffic stop. The Terrebonne Parish Sheriff's Office says shortly before 8:30 last night, deputies attempted to pull over Julius Coleman in the 1200 block of Lafayette Street. Coleman then fled on foot, where authorities were able to catch him a short time later. Deputies found cocaine in Coleman's possession as well as other drugs. He was taken to the Terrebonne Parish Criminal Justice Complex, where he remains on a $70,000 bond. Covering Jefferson Parish, the Jefferson Parish Fire Department is investigating the cause of a fire at the Belmont apartment complex in Metairie. Investigators say they were called just after 10 last night. When they arrived, firefighters noticed heavy smoke upgraded the fire to a 2-alarm. The fire was out about 45 minutes later. One resident was treated for smoke inhalation. Covering America Now, Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen, in an ABC exclusive interview, says she thinks 2024 will be a very good economic year. Now, this comes after a strong GDP report. ABC's Rena Roy has details on a new report showing inflation has cooled even further.
The U.S. economy is much stronger than expected, with a new report showing inflation cooling even further. Prices rising just 0.2% from November to December. And the latest GDP report showing 3.3% growth in the fourth quarter of last year.
We have an economy that has been growing at a good, healthy pace. I see no reason why that can't continue. I think 2024 is going to be a very good economic year.
The strong growth driven by increases in consumer spending, exports, state and local government spending. Fears of a recession diminishing for Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen. Yellen sitting down with ABC for an exclusive interview.
But no reason right now why there would be a recession this year.
There's no obvious reason why there would be.
President Biden touting the report, praising Americans for an economy that's exceeding expectations.
Thanks to the American people, America now has the strongest growth, the lowest inflation rate of any major economy in the world.
As Biden gears up for the election, he's been stressing how positive Americans are feeling about the economy and crediting his policies for this strong growth, with the economy expected to be a key issue for voters in November. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
Well, check that out, you guys. We are just 17 days away from Fat Tuesday, but the parades are ramping up this weekend across the area. Tonight, the Crew of Titans are going to roll in Slidell at 6:30, and the Crew of Boheme march through the French Quarter at 7. You can find a complete list of parades this weekend on our website, WGNO.com. And meanwhile, you see it on your screen in Washington, D.C., Mardi Gras has begun. Former Saints star Drew Brees is this year's King of the Mystic Crew of Music of Louisiana. Now tomorrow he will lead the royal court at the formal ball. Just about all of Louisiana's congressional delegation and D.C.'s movers and shakers are expected to be there. Sunday, the Crew of Endymion will hold an open house for everyone to see this year's themed floats. Now it takes place at the Endymion Den on Euphrosyne Street. This year's parade will be dedicated to Endymion founder and captain of 57 years, Ed Muniz. The Super Crew rolls on Saturday, February 10th in Mid-City. Covering the North Shore now, the St. Tammany Parish Sheriff's Office is partnering with Stark to collect beads during Mardi Gras parades. Now, all beads collected will be cleaned and repackaged to be sold back to float riders. Now, look for the Sheriff's Office float at the end of parades for a chance to throw your